Welcome back. Well, amid the death and destruction that's been reported in flood-ravaged Bihar, you have Chief Minister Nitish Kumar losing his cool when asked about the deluge. The Chief Minister lashed out at journalists when questioned on the flooding in the state. Nitish got agitated at being asked questions during his survey of flood-affected localities in Patna. Nitish Kumar said, and I quote, "There were floods in Mumbai too. I'm asking, in how many parts of the country and across the world have there been floods? Is water in some parts of Patna the only problem we have?" This is what Nitish said when he was asked questions about the situation in Bihar. 42 people have so far lost their lives in the floods in the state. The surging water led even to the Deputy Chief Minister Sushil Modi being rescued from his house due to, in fact, the water submerging large parts of Patna.
हम तो पूछना चाहते हैं कि जरा सा बम्बई में पानी आया तो उसके बारे में क्या विचार है? हम पूछ रहे हैं कि देश के कितने हिस्सों में पानी आया और दुनिया के कितने हिस्सों में पानी आया? सिर्फ पटना के कुछ मोहल्ले में पानी आया, वही है समस्या। मुख्य दुनिया में कहाँ है? अमेरिका में क्या हुआ?
मुख्यमंत्री जी, आपकी अनुमति हो तो एक सवाल पूछ लें।
आप लोगों को
नहीं, आप पूछने नहीं दे रहे ना।
आप लोगों की कोई जरूरत नहीं है। आप तो जन जागरण के लिए भी कोई काम नहीं करिएगा, जन जागृति के लिए भी काम करना चाहिए।
Rohit Singh is joining us with more details on this. Rohit, you know, the fact that the Chief Minister fails to recognize the fact that there's been a deluge in Bihar, but instead chooses to state what's happened in other places and use that almost as an excuse of sorts, really will lead to questions about how serious the government is on learning the right lessons from this deluge.
Well, Akshita, the fact here is that the media has been reporting the Patna deluge for the last 5 days, and we have been showing each and every problem related to Patna and how the entire state capital is submerged underwater. And this is not going down very well with Chief Minister Nitish Kumar. Even you can see that Sushil Kumar Modi, the Deputy Chief Minister, had to be evacuated from his house after 3 days by the NDRF. So obviously there is anxiety, there is anger as far as Nitish Kumar is concerned, that why media is showing all these problems related to Patna. And when we were questioned regarding this last night at a hotel, he was obviously upset and he lashed out at the media. He said, "आप लोग खुद कुछ नहीं करिएगा, आप लोग जन जागृति नहीं फैलाते हैं." And he also gave examples that why only Patna is being targeted here, because cities like Delhi, Mumbai, or maybe any other city in the world, they are also facing flood-like situations. So why only media is showing Patna here for the last 5 days? So that's the anxiety, that's the anger which is very much visible on the face of the Chief Minister, and that is why he was lashing out at the media yesterday and lost his cool.
But also, you know, Rohit, how has this been received? The fact that you've got Nitish Kumar continuing to defend his administration at a time when we've seen what we've seen on the ground there, not just in Patna, but in several parts of Bihar. How has the opposition really taken this?
Well, the opposition has been targeting that. That is the work they have. They are targeting the BJP government here in Bihar, and especially the BJP, because remember there are 2 MPs from Patna, Ram Kripal Yadav and Ravi Shankar Prasad, both of the senior leaders of the BJP, and also out of 6 legislators in Patna, 5 are from the BJP. The mayor is also from the BJP. So this is the fact, and that is why the opposition, especially Tejasvi Yadav, RJD, is lashing out at the BJP, saying that for the
Yes, Rohit, we'll just come back to you. We're having a bit of a problem there with your connection. We'll come back to you to get a sense of what the situation is on the ground. But let's also, in fact, tell you that over 40 people so far have lost their lives because of the heavy rains that wreaked so much chaos and havoc in Bihar. The most affected by these floods has been the state's capital of Patna, where life has come to a complete standstill, and it's still going to take a few days for normalcy to return.
Roads submerged, houses destroyed, and residents stranded. This is the big Bihar deluge.
बिल्कुल गले तक डूबकर दो लोग यहाँ पर आते हुए। जब यहाँ पर पानी, जब बोट की व्यवस्था की गई है, कहाँ से आ रहे हैं आप लोग? पानी में डूब के क्यों आ रहे हैं?
समिति से आ रहे हैं सर।
बाजार समिति से आ रहे हैं।
बाजार समिति क्यों गए थे?
सामान लाने गए थे, बच्चे लोग के खाने के लिए मिला नहीं है।
तो क्या ये बोट नहीं पहुँची थी आप लोगों के पास?
नहीं नहीं
बहुत इंतजार कर रहे थे, बोट नहीं पहुँची।
नहीं पहुंचा।
कौन है घर पे वहाँ पर?
बाल बच्चा है, सब परिवार है।
The death toll in flood-hit Bihar is spiraling after heavy rains. And the worst hit is capital Patna, which is almost entirely underwater. Apart from boats, tractors and bulldozers are the only means of conveyance.
हम एक राहत भरी गाड़ी में हैं और साथ में रेस्क्यू करने का भी प्रयास कर रहे हैं। हमारे साथ कुछ नौजवान भी हैं जो इसमें मदद करेंगे। ये आप बताइए कि आप लोग ये कहाँ जा रहे हैं? क्या
हम लोग अभी ये राजेंद्र नगर जाएंगे, रोड नंबर 1 और नंबर 2 में जहाँ कुछ जाने की सुविधा नहीं है, वहाँ हम लोग मोट से ये सामान लेकर जाएंगे और वहाँ सुविधा मुहैया कराएंगे।
Tractors also came to the rescue of a group of doctors headed towards waterlogged hospitals.
You can see here several doctors are now on this tractor and they are going to the hospital because they have to go on duty. It's their shift which has just started. क्या नाम है आपका?
डॉक्टर आनंद शंकर।
डॉक्टर साहब, ये ट्रैक्टर पे आप क्यों हैं?
ट्रैक्टर पे इसलिए हैं कि हॉस्पिटल जाना है, मरीजों को देखना है, पानी घुटने से ज़्यादा है, इसीलिए ट्रैक्टर से जा रहे हैं। रूबन हॉस्पिटल से ट्रैक्टर मिला है कि आने जाने के लिए।
People remain trapped in their houses for the past 4 days are finally being rescued.
ट्रैक्टर वहां तक नहीं पहुंच पाया है और इसकी वजह से एक रिक्शे के सहारे इन लड़कियों का रेस्क्यू किया जा रहा है। 4 दिनों से ये लोग फंसे हुए थे और काफी मशक्कत के बाद, क्योंकि इस इलाके में कोई एनडीआरएफ की बोट भी नहीं चल रही है।
Extensive evacuation, rescue and relief efforts are being carried out by state and central relief authorities. Air Force helicopters also dropped food and relief supplies in areas still inaccessible. Chief Minister Nitish Kumar conducted an aerial survey of the flood-affected areas.
ये देखिए, ये बहुमंजिला इमारत है और नीचे यहाँ पर हाल क्या हुआ है, लोग किस तरह से कमर के ऊपर तक पानी भरा हुआ है। वो गाड़ी वहां पर 4 व्हीलर डस्टर आपको दिखाई दे रही है, वो पूरी तरह से पानी में डूबी हुई है। नीचे का पूरा ग्राउंड फ्लोर पूरी तरह से पानी में डूबा हुआ आपको दिखाई दे रहा होगा। लोग जहां तहां फंसे रहने के लिए मजबूर हैं। कितनी ज्यादा परेशानियां, मुसीबत इन लोगों को झेलनी पड़ रही होगी।
But when confronted on the state government's failure to handle the situation, Deputy Chief Minister Sushil Modi, who too had to be rescued on Monday, evaded television cameras.
कि सरकार कहाँ फेल हो गई आपको?
There is, however, some good news for Bihar as the Met Department predicts a respite from rains. With Sujit Jha, Rohit Singh and Chitra Tripathi, Bureau Report, India Today.
Well, another terrorist has been arrested in the Pakistan drone terror plot. A Khalistani terrorist has been arrested in Amritsar by the Punjab police. The terrorist, identified as Sajjan Preet, has been accused of destroying the Pakistani drones and selling 2 pistols that were airdropped by these drones. 7 terrorists now in total have been arrested so far by the police in this case. Meanwhile, MHA sources have told India Today that the investigation into the Pak drone terror case has been handed over to the National Investigative Agency. An NIA team is reportedly on its way to the site. where the Pak drones were found. Remember, a huge cache of arms, including the AK-47 rifles, pistols, satellite phones and hand grenades were seized by cops in September after they were dropped by Pakistani drones. The arrested terrorists have confessed to the police that festivals and some top political as well as religious leaders were on their target. Manjeet Sehgal is joining us live from Chandigarh with more details. So on this, Manjeet, even as the police are progressing with their probe, we're hearing that the NIA has now taken over this particular investigation and there is a team currently heading to Punjab's Taran.
Yes, Punjab Chief Minister Captain Amarinder Singh had requested the Union government to hand over the probe to the NIA as it was Pakistan and international border involved in this particular case of arms drop using the drones. Meanwhile, the police, while working on a tip-off on Tuesday night, arrested one Khalistan Zindabad Force activist, Sergeant Preet from the Khalsa College area. He's accused of destroying one of the drones used in to drop the arms and ammunition, and he's also accused of selling two of the pistols which were received from Pakistan to two different people. Police is trying to find out whom these pistols were sold. So besides this, the investigations are currently on, and keeping in view the seizures of drones and recent cache of arms and ammunition from Taran area, security has been beefed up at two important airports in Punjab, including the Guru Ramdas Airport in Amritsar and Pathankot Air Base, as after the Air Force has issued an orange alert. So investigations are still on and the security has been beefed up. Strict vigil is being maintained in and around the airports, and roads have been barricaded as a precautionary measure.
Manjeet, let's just give our viewers details about that particular alert that you're talking about. Air Force bases in and around Jammu and Kashmir have been put on an orange alert after the warning of a possible Jaish suicide attack. According to top intel sources, a module of 8 to 10 Jaish terrorists may try to carry out a suicide attack against air bases. After the intel alert, security at several Air Force bases in Jammu and Kashmir and Punjab has been enhanced. An orange alert has now been sounded for Srinagar, Avantipur, Jammu, Pathankot, Hindon air bases after monitoring movement of terrorists by intel agencies. The orange alert entails closing of schools as well as restriction on movement in air bases. This comes days after Army Chief General Bipin Rawat said that Balakot terrorists camp in Pakistan has been reactivated to push terrorists into India. Security forces have eliminated several terrorists and also foiled infiltration bids over the last 1 month. US, meanwhile, has also expressed apprehension, saying that Pakistan is keeping a lid on terror groups that might conduct cross-border activities as a result of the decision to scrap Article 370 in Kashmir.
Balakot was affected. It had been damaged and destroyed, and that is why people had got away from there. It has now been reactivated, which just goes to highlight that yes, some action had been taken by the Indian Air Force at Balakot, and now they've got the people back there.
So Manjeet, as you were telling us earlier, an orange alert being issued, several air bases, in Jammu and Kashmir and around Jammu and Kashmir, all of them have been put on high alert. What are the details that we know right now about the intel input that's come in about the Jaish terror module?
Well, interrogation of the arrested Khalistan Zindabad Force terrorists have revealed that some of the political and religious leaders, besides the places of worship and places like the airports, were on their target. This was a revenge which they wanted to take after the abrogation of Article 317. And also there was an alert that Fidain attacks can take place in these airports, including the Ramdas Airport at Amritsar and the Pathankot Air Base. These are important air bases also. So as a precautionary measures, security has been beefed up in these areas besides the religious places as well. All we know is that some of the important Indian festivals are about to be celebrated in the northern India. So police and the army is not taking any chances. Snipers have been deployed at the watchtowers of these two important airports, and activities are being watched, and police and other security agencies are keeping a strict vigil in and around these areas, as these areas are very sensitive besides the military installations.
All right, so we will keep a close track of the developments on this story. A high alert being sounded at all Air Force bases. Manjeet, thanks for all those details.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you will love to.